Jurgen, your big takeaway from the game today?
Very, very positive. It was really fun to watch this game. I mean, maybe standouts. Christian Pulisic had a very good game, full of energy, very dynamic, kept all the pieces together. I think Reyna did well in the first half. A lot of positives to take away from this game. I mean, obviously the win in Europe a game in Belfast is a great thing to do. And then see all these youngsters coming through the ranks. I mean, just expressing themselves and growing. And it was a very mature performance by the US team. So a huge compliment there to Gregg Berhalter and the entire team.
Who impressed you today, Ali?
Well, Jurgen mentioned some of the names there, but I'm going to go with Yunus Musah, a player that gives you something different, an element of pace and speed and a freedom to his running at people throughout the course of the first half, creating half chances for himself and for others. And I think that's really the difference here with the United States when you watch this generation of players is that yes, you have a solid team. Yes, you have players that can play behind the ball, but you also have individual players that can create for themselves on 1v1 situation. Jurgen just mentioned Christian Pulisic, and we expect that from him. Reyna can do that as well. If you add Yunus Musah to that equation, then you have something different as well. There is variety to the attack of the U.S. national team that we really haven't seen in the past with any sort of consistency. Now, this is not a finished product. We will see what they become, what Musah becomes, what Reyna becomes, even what Christian Pulisic becomes, and what their roles are and how they grow within this national team. But there's a lot of signs here to be very positive about.
Jurgen, we talk about the amount of youth that's coming through the setup, and you look at the fact that Gregg Berhalter doesn't have too much time with these players to work on them and judge them within an international way. So these sort of games and these sort of lead-ups to the matches, the training sessions, are all key.
Yeah, definitely. They're very important. Every day he's having these players around him and get him together to build the group, to build the spirit, and to develop these players is very important. Obviously, you have a Gold Cup coming up in the summertime. You have qualifiers coming up as well. I mean, the big picture is clear. It's Qatar 2022, December 2022. That's where things really, really matter. But when you look now at the roster, you look, the players that come through the MLS pipeline, you look at the players that come through the European pipeline, and you didn't have a Tyler Adams there, you didn't have a Weston McKennie there, but still they get away with 3 points there in Northern Ireland. This is impressive, and it should really give them confidence going forward. There's still a lot of work to get done with these youngsters, but it's very promising.
Jurgen, Ali, as always, thank you very much for a lot more reaction to that victory for the US against Northern Ireland. Be sure to download the latest edition of Football Americas. That drops on Monday, streaming on ESPN Plus at 6 p.m. Eastern. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.